chance to be able to pull out a first map and a hard veto no matter how you toss it, but they know the best of 5 is coming. Kerrigan's been waiting for a moment like this his whole career. BMAS opening kill, Glaive answers back, and now they try to score a plant, but the bomb is going back through the brown halls, thinking about maybe getting into B, and BMAS will continue his rampage outside. It's actually huge he gets this kill. Eventually he'll get traded, but it opens lines into the B site for a plant.
Zipex gonna jump up, try to challenge Kerrigan in their faces, up in the grills of this Z train. He's taken back to 44 HP. Still stands though. Doing a very good job of just posturing so that the defense can't quite best him. But all the while, Dupree now slipping down the ramp. He sees what he needs. Rop's going to get executed. That flank is fantastic from Astralis.
Of course, do not want to make a decision just yet, but they've got bomb outside T-Con, and they're pressing up for a split here outside, but they don't have T-Con control, and Frozen gets caught off guard. They are about to get melted down.
Yeah, gap in that smoke. He saw the ankles. Rops sees the eyes of Dupree. Matches. Nice commitment on the position. And BMAS will at least be able to trade that one. We've got 2 pieces of mousesports 3, incredibly low. Just a dozen health on 2. Chris J is able to come out from Ivy, but it's Device's scope that is firing off first and foremost. Rops knows he needs to concede, so a slow round from mousesports where they were able to dodge Astralis out the gate. Then we get a couple of kills each way, and it fizzles out at the very end, right when mousesports were on the cusp of finally committing. And I think it reigns true in saying that, you know, Rops, he turned heads because of his story and his route to the top. Frozen took it with him. It just so, at times, I would say still underrated. People don't realize Frozen is the real deal.
Is Rops the offer in my analogy?
No, but just in the pathing that they took. You know, it's hard to be a star when there's already such a bright ray of hope. Rops, well, he's dead. Glaive doubling down onto BMAS. And Device, well, he's going to find himself another. It's just Frozen, 2 kills on the round. Flashbang goes over. Frozen, very little to lose here. It seems like mousesports have already conceded the round, but 20 health, 2 deagle headshots is all he needs. And of course, Frozen finds the first one. You need to fear this man.
If he had the bomb, we could talk. We'll see how this gets played, but Device can play around this. And again, Device has been putting up the clutches, very calm in the 1v1s. Frozen going to look for this kill. He knows he was last spotted Ivy. Where he goes is the question. Sitting Hell might be a least expected option, but look at the way that Frozen's approaching the site. He might come in and clear this. Oh, you know, just good.
As many missed shots as he had versus Godsend. I don't think anybody can afford to be off their game in this BO5. Not if mousesports truly want to contest it. Device, he's going to get Chris slipping right into the scope. And then he dives down into the B site, falls back in a very comfortable 5 versus 3. It's Magisk and Device with the first 2 kills.
Kerrigan dies coming out of T-Con out towards Olaf, so that's a big kill again. Again, a lot of mousesports' T-side was based around these pushes, and Chris J jumps over the railing because his teammate dies. That's why they speed the round up a little bit, so it just allows Astralis to get 1 kill followed by a second one very easily. Ladder control is something I expect mousesports to be pretty good at taking. On T-side and CT side, this got strong pieces here. Rops is usually the one lurking, holding the inner flank, working ladder. On the CT side, we've got Frozen to come through. Both, again, very consistent features of this team at the moment.
Got Device back at the depths of the B site. Zipex, nice and personally close in their faces, ready to go as the smokes shower through. He puts the incendiary down. That's going to move Frozen right into the crosshair. Tries to get him with the spray, but that upper smoke almost gave BMAS what he needed to get 1 kill and alleviate the front runner from Astralis. But BMAS drops down into Zipex, who does die at the hands of Frozen. But because BMAS is no longer up high, Device certainly is. He is 10-0. 5 rounds deep. Let's see, Rops. 1 versus 4 with the sniper rifle, trying to catch a shoulder at a distance, and he hits it, but he doesn't have enough time to get that op back on cycle. Rops changed here towards T-Con Kerrigan. He's found a good bit of timing. Dupree's going to be preoccupied, but he does find the double. And even Zipex kind of has his head turned, so sure enough, Kerrigan slips through smoke onto Ivy. Magisk never sees it coming. And Device, he's still keeps fighting. 18 kills, 0 deaths. And obviously Astralis very much aware that the backside of the A site is open for the taking. mousesports trying to get that bomb over fast enough to maximize this moment, because soon the utility's burned out, and all of a sudden Device is looking to get into this fight. He swapped over to the AK, and he wastes no time, but he's down. Finally, somebody's killed this man. Chris J with the headshot. Zipex with the attempted flick cannot find what he needs.
So it looks like they're going to keep the tempo high again. I love this from mousesports, but let's see if it works out.
Drops. Oh my God. How does he recover?
Crazy, man.
On top of it, Kerrigan, he's going to find a kill and double down on his own.
Let's go.
Kerrigan leading by example in these recent rounds, smashing himself against this A-site hold. And it's not much of a hold in this one.
Yeah, you kind of have to stand, in awe of Kerrigan when it comes to figuring things out. He's proving it versus Astralis is the very last thing that they have to do at this event. He's proved it versus every single other opponent. This will absolutely be the final boss in more ways than one. His former team, the best team of all time, a team coming back to form, the team that got knocked down to the lower bracket they avoided this entire time, and the team that has smashed through every... So, Look at Astralis rotating already. It's outer presence, but they took T-Con control. They got 3 inner now.
Kerrigan slips through, but Wave's ready for that one. Good damage comes back. He's now on 13 health. Takes to the top of the train yard. Device finds BMAS and doubles down onto Rob. Zipex slips into the site. Frozen, all that's left over. So mousesports trying to change it up. Spreading across the map into a very even default. Looking to lock in on the B site, but they get nothing. Right back to their winning ways, Astralis, here in the 14th round. They shut it down, 1 kill from Device through smoke.
That was a big read, but I think at the same time it was a little bit, almost, I don't want to say obvious, but, it makes sense. It makes sense that this would be the time to kind of fake out map control and move into another exec. So late round Frozen has always been something fun to watch, but Astralis win a 9th.
Sussing out the situation. Zipex already in the station that he needs to be in. But Glaive, he's a little scoped in. Oh, Chris J saw him as he crossed. Thought he was going to be able to catch him. And instead, it's all on Frozen. A 1 versus 4 to close the T side from mousesports that looked like it was never going to deliver. 5 rounds, certainly enough. When you consider that the last time these teams met on the 2 maps that Astralis beat them, it was the T sides where mousesports struggled. They could not get through the rock-solid defense of Astralis. And even though it's only 5, it's certainly enough.
To play at Ivy up against this wall, you watch one demo and you'll know about that. So it looks like Astralis wanted to attack this just for a second, and it actually causes the push inner. They squeeze out. It's not every day Rops will make a mistake in that situation, but it was all part of the plan here for Astralis. 5v4. And mousesports, they seem frozen in place. I've got some good info, at least from Frozen here outside at the in the box halls.
Double Molotov, double smoke. Where do those nades go? Time to find out. 1 deep on Ivy, 1 on Z. This is going to isolate Kerrigan and Chris J inside of the bomb site. Device finds the better of the timing, and it is headshots for Astralis. Device making it look way too easy to take over that outer site. So Astralis T-side start looks free to disengage. But obviously Astralis, they can take all the time they want to squeeze this lemon.
I like to take a bite of a lemon every once in a while.
Makes you feel alive. Drops. He's going to feel alive, but he's actually dead. Falls into the crosshair of Zipex. And Frozen, let's see it. The 3rd player on the scout for Mouse. Still only Magisk to have hit the dirt from Astralis. Frozen kind of relegated to the no man's land. BMAS, he's going to draw attention. That's perfect. That's exactly what they needed, but they need a little bit more, and it's not going to come. Comes in. Chris J passive angle. Astralis execute, starts to be thrown out. Rob, he's not going to find himself a kill. It's tons of damage versus Glaive, but not the frag they needed. Chris to the top of the train, can't manage a second, even though he jumps right back down into the action. Kerrigan, that could be the frag that starts to turn the tables, but mousesports losing another player. It's just trade frag after trade frag, and it's going to leave Zipex up close on site. Magisk back behind him. Flash goes out. Zipex peek. It's perfect, but BMAS, well, he's able to deliver the kill. Magisk going to find himself into the 1 versus 1. Kerrigan's the reason this retake got rolling, but Magisk has 3 kills on the round already.
Is he on it?
No. He buys the time, waits him out. Peek from Magisk, shut down, and mousesports, they'll find a 6.
Okay. Wow, they barely grabbed that. That's a close call. Oh my god, actually, do they have it?
Oh!
Only the big flank that could come in eventually, but he knows BMAS is still here.
Ice in his veins.
Memory of an elephant.
Frozen, he's already been able to come up to the A site. That's going to find Dupree with his back turn. They were finally sending a second T over to deal with BMAS. He has been so patient in this position, and he's still waiting, which now enables an additional flank from Rops. But Device gets the kill he needs, and Rops then finds his flank. It's a bomb tap. Zipex, ooh, he calls him out, just jiggle peeking the angle. Frozen, he's going to try to give chase, but that bomb's going to blow up, and Astralis, they will have 15 rounds. I thought BMAS was eventually going to crack under the pressure, but he waited.
Now Kerrigan comes out, just as he falls back. I think Kerrigan gets spotted now, so unlucky timing both ways. But yeah, Astralis have more players in place to deal with it. The Device specifically leaves when Magisk comes in, right? So here he is, Kerrigan hunted down and killed.
We get mousesports scrambling back onto the A site. This is it. A 16th round looking likely. Chris J going to try to pull out some heroics with that additional kill. It turns back at least Device, the heaviest hitter of Astralis in this first map of a BO5. That mousesports were looking to start with a map win. Then, Magisk! He just lines up 2-player as if you need to break mousesports any more than you already have. He snatches it away, but Rops will not go down without a fight. Couple of kills in the 1 versus 4.
Whatever is easy to take, they'll take it. I know Frozen's back here. They might have a read on what the setup is going to be, so there's pressure on mousesports to maybe take a peek here or there. Wouldn't be the worst idea to look down mid, maybe. And there's a chance. Very clinical stuff here from Rops. That's 1 down at the bottom of mid, and immediately Astralis is like, oh, you want to fight? Okay, we'll come to A.
Getting 1 step closer. It's Dupree over towards the balcony. He will be kept in by Kerrigan. Ooh, Robs with the 1 tap. And Glave's going to take one through the corner of the wall. So it's the exit from the balcony that's meant to go well for Astralis. But Kerrigan, he's going to be able to slip himself around the box before finally dying to Zipex. But Zipex doesn't have a bomb. And Zipex isn't floppy.
Yeah. What a world that we can say that. At least in this tournament, honestly, Floppy's the most clutch player on the goddamn planet for what we see. So yeah, they'll try to re-aggress at the top of Banana. But look how far out Magisk is getting. He's making sure that they don't push up again. And this position will also result in a kill as Chris was looking to rotate. There's a player at first oranges, but Astralis can move into an exec right behind this.
Frozen behind second oranges now, tucking back, Frozen. Well, he's lost Kerrigan, who's here to try and help. Rops just on the other side could start putting M4 shots through, but it's Frozen still to hold the line. He hasn't died. 19 health left, and he evacuates into the dark corner. Zipex and Shadows shown. And now Frozen knows he is in for a world of hurt, but here comes Rops, pushing through the smoke for a single kill. And Device, well, it's a labored spray, leaving him and Dupree incredibly low. Despite having the better weapons, Astralis stalling out on the front of this bomb site, but they will still have a chance to close. As Device slips by, Rops seems to know exactly what he's doing. Nicely done by Rops. 7-0 off the start, 3 kills in this round.
On the other hand, last round, they just pushed up early, got through in between the grenades. A different style of it.
Dupree is dead. Frozen challenging on Coffins. Chris J up close on top of it with the Molotov to burn Glaive. Still very much early days, but this has got to be a little bit of a relief for mousesports that the second map doesn't start the first way. The way the first one ended. Little AK spray. Device is delivering. 3 kills, bomb in front of him, and a smoke to retrieve it. Let's see what Device...
No way! he gets that.
Device is on for the ace. It took him 4 rounds to get a single kill, but the moment he has 1, he has 4.
He might go A. Rotates through. Oh my God, he runs this fast. This guy, man. He's just, his brain is pulsating right now. The lobes are going. He's running over to the A site. It's a complete read. There will be so long before Robs figures out it's not this site and runs back. There is almost no chance that Robs even wins this round.
I just said that they must feel relieved.
He knows how long it'll take for Robs to get back here based on how early he ran. He can play this however he wants.
Robs does have the kit, an incendiary and a flashbang. He's got health advantage. But it's Device. Sitting back in the little pit. Robs is going to come out. If he takes out any utility once he exits this door, he's going to be so exposed, and now he's been seen. Device dodges the first couple of shots. Robs is going to take some damage, and Device goes down. Robs, it's him that seems invincible here on Inferno. 8-0, and a 4th round for mousesports. But talk about... He needs to be able to step up alongside Frozen and Robs like he has been for mousesports.
Watch for the next flash.
Comes over the top. Kerrigan's going to be behind the tall box. BMAS dies instantly, empty-handed, but here's Robs. He has 10 kills already. And he's got 2 more to take down here. Man advantage for mousesports, and Rob's going to cool off because he knows he can wrap this around through the apartments. Astralis in the post plant yet again. Not much room to wiggle with. Magisk over in the pit.
Oh, he's moving up fast.
Yeah, Robin's right on the cusp of it. Smoke over the top. Magisk in the open, caught off guard. Robs now 3 kills in this one, and it's Zipex relegated to the backside, popped by Robs. He is doing his best Device impression, because this... Another test for the B bomb site. Kerrigan coming over.
Nice rotation over here from the CT side.
It's 2 smokes between mousesports. No fire to be thrown here at the feet of Astralis. Flashbang for Kerrigan. Sees a foot as he walks away from it. Is he going to come back in for second servings? They're on high alert. They put down a smoke for the incendiary. Frozen on the new box. He's the player with the vision. It's an op alongside him. Chris to 33 HP. Kerrigan's going to deliver a kill alongside Chris. Frozen now coming into the action. Only 2 Ts to take down. It's Device and Glaive on the side of Coffin with no bomb possession. And another kill from Chris despite all of that on top of him. But it's Device in the clutch. He jumps. He gets back bomb. 2 CTs to peek from spawn. And BMAS cuts him down. Mousesports have not stuttered. Mousesports have not stalled. He's right there.
See Zipex aiming so low, but the crouch is even beneath this, and oh my God. Can somebody just peek, please? They're so close. Somebody make a move!
And it's gonna cost him. Zipex, with ice in his veins, waits out Chris J. 5 versus 3 off of the back of that, but good damage from BMAS. 2 kills through the smoke. That's massive. It's enough.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's enough, all right. They've had enough. As they try to get into this A site, we see Astralis taken down a peg. Surprise, surprise. It's BMAS from the corner. Flash through smoke. He's on for the ace. And he's gonna get it. mousesports right back on the board.
The disrespect lineup through the smoke on Arch. Beautiful stuff. Yeah, lines him up. And Kerrigan here this time. New challenge. Robs.
Same position, swings out. Oh, he gets... Oh, he does flick back. Or does he get a kill in the background?
He does. No, he flicks back.
Oh. Sexy stuff from Robs. BMAS inside of the pit. Let's see it, kid. Goes extending around the side of his own smoke. And sure enough, Magisk going to give him a little taste of his own medicine. We're back down into the 2 versus 2. Astralis pissed after that last round showing. But mousesports split as Frozen tries to find his calling. Magisk in the little pit. Device in the backside. Chris J's going to be spotted. And oh no, now Magisk knows exactly where both CTs are at.
Oh my God. Oh.
Frozen almost gets cleared. Oh, and it's through smoke from Magisk. This is going to activate Chris. He walks in and he knows Device is back here. Both oppers missing a shot and Device recovers quicker with a no-scope to the chest. Rest. Heavy apartments control from Astralis. Very much now known. not hiding it or masking the sound they're making. Damn, VMAS does not die. 4 deaths at the moment.
Really happy to see that.
We needed to see something from mousesports. And it was never going to be a one-man army. VMAS going to extend into middle here, looking for that headshot.
The
Tries
Punisher.
to adjust. It's him and Rops combining side by side for heavy impact. But it's Zipex trying to clutch in the 1 versus 4. 40 seconds. Bomb belongs to mousesports. And BMAS, he's already cut off his exit. Zipex, he's going to have to stay honed in on this, but he turns his attention, and BMAS is going to find him through the edge of the wall. Mousesports, 12-3, CT side on Inferno after getting wrecked
Dreamhack
Masters Winter. We got a lot of Counter-Strike on the docket, and it kind of seemed like it was slipping, but not so much anymore. Zipex, nice execution with the pistol. But of course, he is the one man in position from Astralis on this B site early. A lot of bodies coming over for the retake, though. Do not think this one is done. Kerrigan, he's going to be barely alive, though. Comes off of that bomb plant. Chipped away to 3 HP. Glaive looking for an entry. He gets executed alongside Dupree. So it's all on Device and Magisk, and we get this wraparound from mousesports. Chris, he's going to puff his chest and draw attention away from the fact that there's a double flank here for Mouse. BMAS, easy execute. Device, 1v3. Takes down Frozen, but now he's stuck in the crossfire, and mousesports with a 10-round lead.
3 maps can pull it off. Astralis do something similar with their T side, but okay, Magisk, hard right angle, looking for the Jormungandr one piece, and Chris J will make sure he can't get that. That could potentially be the site taking down. There's one person peeking out. The walk-up is huge. Dupree next up to bat. Molly to nated.
Dupree with his 2nd and 3rd kill of the map.
Did Rops do that in air? No.
No.
Okay.
It did look like Glaive looking to take this away. All that's left over now, 5-7 getting away from him. He's got 4-3. 1 bullet left in the magazine, and a reload could absolutely cost him. Smoke soon to fade. He needs to kill Rops with that, and then he has a chance, because he even gets his paws on a Galil. Runs over to the bomb site. He's got 7 HP, taps it twice. Frozen peaks, 5-7, back in hand, and now Frozen walks away. There is no time for Glaive to get this defused.
Nice play by Frozen.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Disengaging at the proper moment. Runs back in for the sake of it. Says, I'm not scared to die.
Kind of slowing it down a little bit. They turn the corner here towards the archway. And they're looking for the opening. BMAS will find it.
Yeah, Device, he's going to have to double back. If he dies, then B is theirs for the taking. But Zipex, he was left as an anchor. And Device does cut down BMAS. Now it's Frozen's turn. And Rops, well, he's got that kill back on the A site. So Magisk in a pressured position.
Whoa, they could still go commit towards B with each other, but they're still, they got to figure out Zipex. Zipex is making the play of the hour, right? He's coming back through spawn to try to get the kill and then maybe turn his attention away. His information is everything. And now it's starting to become kind of this 1v1 versus Pit, and Zipex to come in a little bit late. What can Magisk do?
Dealing a bit of damage, but he dies. And if it's not Zipex with a big 1v3, then it's mousesports absolutely shattering expectations after the mood was set on Train. It was a very bleak mood. Skies looked gray for mousesports. Now anything is possible. We've got Nuke up next, a map that Godsent took both of these teams the distance on. A map that was a crucial element of sending Astralis down into the lower bracket. And oh boy, was it way too much for Furia to ever handle. We'll see if mousesports can pass this test. Kerrigan able to get himself an entry onto the A site, but they then stall out within Hut. Frozen and Chris J in a 2 versus 4 as Astralis' CT side was looking to start with a pistol.
What just happened? We've already got the opening push come through. Now, Astralis yesterday, we're playing with Bubsky. So it's all about this, thinking about how it fits in. Astralis' CT side versus Furia yesterday started in 6th gear. They were keeping up with the Fury at every single turn on their CT side, so it's going to be very cool to get them to play CT side again. And they completely destroyed Furia. So what are mousesports going to do if they attempt to slow it down? That's the question. Bubsky finds a quick flank here off the ramp. Good timing. And Device potentially will find a kill as well. Now, Chris waiting for him will make it a potential bomb plant as he gets down the vent, but Glaive will shoot him in the back.
To make a little bit of contact with Bubsky. Frozen's gonna run up the vent, trying to spam a man down. Ooh, what? What?
Wait, he's coming back.
What? Where'd he go?
Switching up targets. He's come back up. No, he's not. Bubsky's running away. 2v2. Rops. He's going to support
5 seconds.
The upper plant. Yes, someone's coming in. Mini. Rops will get that kill as well. Now, up the ladder. It's the Reed. Device will certainly go down. 3, 2, 1. Dead. Rops with no HP finds 4.
Okay, as well. Chris J scoped in. Frozen finds the headshot. Minimal damage taken back the other way. And Chris, he's able to catch Bubsky. Now they evacuate down through the vents. A 2 versus 4 from Chris. Oh, but Device from a distance deagles Frozen and pushes Chris J into the clutch. Oh, a second from Device.
Damn.
And we've got Astralis firing up.
Tracked like it's DHL. Oh, across the site. That was disgusting, man.
Rops lingers on outside, and this rotate up from secret stairs. If he's not fully aware,
oh my God,
Glade's dead. Suddenly, we're right back into that even keel. Device scope drawn closer towards Mini. Rops took over Inferno. Device was a king on Train. Now they're going tip to tip here on the side of Vent. Additional flashbang. We get that lobby wraparound. Wait, nobody's on the bomb.
Oh my God.
Nobody's on the bomb.
Other side of it. Rops. He has to get both. What is that?
No T on the bomb. Rops, he's behind the second vent. Pushing through Squeaky. It's Chris J and BMAS side by side. Dupree in the backside welcomes them in. He lines them up nearly, but it is a quick trade. And a Molotov up into the heavens.
Could be a plant here. Yeah, they won't attack him just yet.
Bubsky's going to go for that long flank around the secret stairs. Smoke grenade on Mini. Incendiary calls out Frozen's position. They're going to clear lobby at least, and now they can just focus back on the bomb site itself. We saw a really nice wallbang coming through from Blame F through Hut onto this exact same bomb plant. Maybe they need it, maybe they don't. BMAS and Frozen, easy headshots. And Glaive, well, he's running out of crucial time. And that peek out from Squeaky's gonna seal the deal.
Nobody knows how.
Oh
my God, he did that. That was actually pretty sick.
Somehow Kerrigan doesn't die, and then he just immediately starts running away from him like he doesn't want anything to do with that gunfight. Because it does compromise the ramp room, but Dupree, he delivers. Goes through Squeaky. Wants to take back a little map control for the zone. And Bubsky, he's going to stick his FAMAS barrel where the sun don't shine. Finds Kerrigan's head through him. And now it's all on Frozen. Let's see the clutch factor. 45 seconds, runs right into Magisk. And that's a
all too ready.
Ooh.
The deal.
And Magisk gets the better of Rops. So all that's left here for mousesports in the final round of their T side is a 2v4B play. BMAS and Chris. BMAS, well, he's going to go over towards the base of the ramp room. It's him versus Bubsky as the rest of Astralis' players try to come down into position. And BMAS, he just can't find that angle. The deep Molotov. BMAS going to peek into this. Chris J, he's only able to get that one kill, and so it's another one for Astralis. A 9th round on the CT side after absolute blowouts on Train. And then Inferno, the opposite direction. We have ourselves an actual map of Counter-Strike. And whoever takes this next half is going to have 2 maps to close this grand final. Everyone else for Astralis, 10 kills, nice and even. So clearly mousesports have a little bit of catching up to do. And Chris J is going to start that off immediately in this pistol. Finds Dupree's face. 2 more T's to take. They're challenging the base of Silo in a little 2v2.
Tenuous moment here. Fighting hard and actively for this pistol round. Only 1 for 1. Oh, Device, he wants to fight. Man, everybody's missing. Any nerves involved?
Maybe.
Little jittery boys? No matter. Mousesports, they're keeping him alive with the man advantage. Bomb down upstairs. Awkward spot. Device 1v2. What you got?
Smoke.
Oh, Jesus. He did hit everyone. Okay, Cypher.
Settle down. Yeah, USP over P2000. That's the right choice. That's the right choice. Of course, Kerrigan's just going to wait for BMAS to make that contact and then swing. But no need for Kerrigan.
Frozen. He has the trump card here. Depends when he peeks. They turn around. He'll get some damage off.
Kill.
Glaive and Dupree are low.
Then Chris J scout shot connects. That's going to finish off one of the two. Tagged by Frozen. Flashbangs thrown. Rops in from heaven. Device also low HP. BMAS with a kill. And it's him and Rops up here on the A site as Astralis head downstairs into the doldrums, the dungeons, the depths of Nuke. Rops 1 versus 1 versus Bubsky, and he's going to find that one immediately. The question is now, where has Dupree gotten off to, and where is the second counter-terrorist coming in from? He focuses forward on Secret, and that is the right decision to make. But he gets hit in the face, and that means we've got mousesports. How's Kerrigan down to 1 HP? What did that? Doesn't matter if he has 1 health, because he's already got 1 kill. Focuses over there to the double door. He's trying to be bigger than he really is. On a single point of health, he is not longed for this world. Desert Eagle from Magis gonna answer here. Astralis looking to steal away a 10th before mousesports can get those double digits. Bomb's gonna be planted behind the site, and Chris J, ooh, he's not able to snap that up into position because Magisk has his hands on an AUG. Magisk is the reason this is a 3 versus 3. He's the reason this bomb goes down. Kerrigan was looking to deliver everything. BMAS, ooh, gonna take his head clean off. And Device buys time. Rops taking down Dupree. This pushes Device back behind them, and he fires off immediately. Gets his hands back onto the rifle, gets himself the second kill, and all 3!
1v3. Talk about timing. Oh my goodness gracious, what is happening?
Whoa.
Oh, he's out of there. Yeah, he saw too much. Whew. Okay, awkward. Another very quiet round from Astralis. You can hear the whistling of the wind. The 3 CTs. Nobody has decided to run. They're just trying to figure out what site's going to be taken. It looks like lower is the plan of action and maybe a good play. BMAS up to bat.
He's going to have to do everything. Jump spots it, sees it. Can he stop the bomb plant? He can sure as hell stop the first player, but Dupree trades it. And then it's the vent kill. Bubsky, late lurk. And Chris J comes in, misses his scout shot. If he takes Glaive's head off, then that bomb planter had so little to work with. He could have been in the 1 versus 1, but it's not. Kerrigan, he's up at bat because this is a fast clash coming out of Astralis. They tried to kick up the tempo. They tried to crank that dial. But mousesports just cranked their necks. It is only Glaive left, and he is going to find BMAS at least inside of the site. Chris J creeping through. Smoke goes down. And Glaive, well, if he had the bomb, oh, maybe he doesn't need the bomb.
He looked in that direction. He knows.
He's got an inkling.
How's he reading this, though? Okay, maybe he doesn't know exactly. Let's see if he pulls him for. Oh, my God. If
He's
he
going to
wins
sit
this.
here.
If he wins this off crosshair placement.
He's going to sit here, and he is going to shut that down. Glaive, baby. Let me build this gun back up. You can get some more.
Also, just want to say, I think I learned that shark back from you.
You did. Then you had the audacity to steal it.
I thought that made it sound better, but then I was like, okay.
Just playing with you like BMAS plays with Glaive. Big peek, Kerrigan. Oh, this could be mousesports with a robbery. This is absolutely what they need. After a last round like that.
Yeah. Okay.
But
2 on 3. Device makes his way back outside, and he's starting to connect here. But the bomb here in front of BMAS. That's the true challenge, of course. Kerrigan's got the ace in the hole sitting in spawn. They'd have to blow this. Device does have a smoke. But who smokes spawn at 30 seconds into the round? coming in from lobby. Right, the bomb's on this side. Yeah, they
he's got an angle.
Does he grab it? Nope. The smoke's not perfect, but and that'll cut down the rest of the time on that smoke.
It leaves them only a chance to grab that bomb and run into the A site. That's the only thing they have the time to do. If they go down vent, Chris is going to get him. Device gets his hands on it. They run back into the front side of the site. They could go plant safely tucked behind Silo. And Magis, well, he's going to turn his head right back to the B-Mass. Oh, and it's Chris to come up and surprise him. Device, it's time to clutch. And he cuts down Kerrigan, looking for his 26th frag on Nuke. He dies. Denied. mousesports, double digit.
Chris needed to get that. It's an eco round that almost falls apart.
From Decon, then this is going to get even harder for mousesports. More utility. Oh, but it's a spray through smoke from Rops. That's good. Great opening. It's a good way to equalize. Another Molotov at the feet of Kerrigan. Frozen. He's going to find the timing on Secret. Bubsky, he had his back turned. And now all of a sudden, Astralis, they're not working with the best post plant. And Dupree's been taken down to 28. Frozen changes directions, gets the better of Device as he was occupied with BMAS. But Glaive gets executed. Astralis shut down. And mousesports winning a 12th round.
And that was their best opportunity. Getting down into Secret so clean with the vent drop. No one to stop them. Chris coming in late. Molly through the window. Trying to get in positions. Dying. Falling back on Rops, and Rops coming up huge.
A little information. Glaive going to come at this from a different angle. Busts open the window.
Oh, they're trying to get him scared for upstairs, but then actually hit it as well.
Kerrigan's on the side of the hut. We've also got BMAS back behind site. Kerrigan, he's going to get peeked to the left side. Goes down empty-handed. The A site is falling. mousesports, compromised position. But here comes Frozen with a kill. And Chris J gets the no-scope. Rops out from Mini. All that's left standing. And he's got Glaive pinned into the corner. Glaive buying time. 10 seconds left as bomb goes down. And Glaive, he's going to get tagged up slightly. But the flash is fantastic. And Astralis, Frozen, he whips out the grenade. And Magis not going to let him get away. Chris on the scout. Ooh, Device just rocks his world in Kerrigan. CZ versus 3 players. That's not going to get him anything. 2 Desert Eagles left versus 4 members of Astralis. And Bubsky has lobby locked down. A valiant effort here on the 3rd map. A hell of a showing from mousesports. And finally, a map that is not a total blowout. Which leaves us with the possibility of more excellent maps coming after this one. We have Vertigo and Dust 2 on the docket. And we've got Astralis, who have still not finished off Nuke. But a bomb plant down on this B site. BMAS, let's see what you're made of. He's got bomb right in front of him. Player above in Magisk. BMAS with an excellent showing at 22 and 17. But he's so locked into this position, you'd think it's impossible, and it absolutely feels that way. Astralis now lead 2 rounds. To believe in anything that's to be expected, because that Inferno result, get to the grand finals, Astralis 1 map away. And it could be beginning on the T side of Vertigo. Dupree finds the headshot into Ross, and that is a huge kill to kick off this pistol.
Oh boy. Feet to the fire. Fire behind him. Help is coming in the form of BMAS. He holds his composure, but the trades come back. And it's all T's across the board. Frozen left alone, 1v4. Kid in front of him. He can't even go and grab it safely. And he won't even have a chance at winning. He might just want to collect this and save just his half armor. It looks like he'll look for a fight, but there's a fight coming to him. It's Dupree. Post-plant situations, all these spans through the smoke.
That's from barely anything. Still good utility.
No
bomb
HE
plant
for the
from
plant.
Magisk. Gets that one down on the corner. Then he takes the top rope. Nice call out versus Frozen. That's a position that's not used for too much, but challenging that CT shelf, it's a risk to take while those smokes are still up. Obviously, if they're gone and you can get aggressed, you're normally toast.
This is a rough...
Kerrigan, he's up high. He's standing on top of the boxes, looking to get an eye on ramp. Lots of bodies back here. He scopes in, catches the head of Magis, but then Zipnix is able to trade it. We've got 2 more CTs on this bomb site, one of which inside of the smoke. Is he defusing? Finally able to tap it. And BMAS, well, he's able to get the kill, but the defuse comes through. And mousesports on the board.
Hiding in plain sight. right out there in the open. The spam goes.
Then suddenly BMAS is in a very pressured position. And Robs, well, he's blind momentarily. BMAS does deliver the 2K. That's what they needed. Somebody to get some frags, but then Magisk, he just rips Robs' head clean off and goes one better. Leaves Kerrigan all alone here.
No odds. He's stuck. Oh, Glaive looking for the final kill. Okay, it's a wild spray, but Kerrigan, 34 HP. Sometimes it's random, sometimes it's easy. For them, it's always easy.
Robs has already been spotted. Could it look any easier? Yeah, it could with BMAS delivering the double, but then the quick trade frags. BMAS has been the most consistent portion of these B holds. Zipix 9 and 2 as Frozen takes him down. It's a 1 versus 3 attempt that he's already got rolling, but Device not going.
Easy smoke.
Pretty jumping around in the site. Knows BMAS is back there. What about Rops? Well, he's on the other side of this smoke, hoping for a cross attempt. This is mousesports with a man advantage. And Rops is going to double down on it. Dupree will answer, and Frozen is here to help. It's all on Device, and he's got a deadly deagle. 5 seconds to spare. He needs a kill into Frozen. And hell, he could just get both of these frags. If he really pushes the envelope, Frozen, he's going to extend so that he does not die. And in this exact position, and yet the B site crumbles round after round. Let's see it, Rob. He's going to get the multi-kill, cuts off 2 players, and then he falls. But he primes BMAS for a quick trade frag, and maybe mousesports can close. Yes, a 4th on the board at least.
Playing 50-50 on this peak. He's going to swing out for it. Oh my god, he mows him down. That's enormous. BMAS still up. Bomb in their grasp.
Rops gonna get mollied into the open. He gives us a triple kill. Now Rops is starting to feel this a little. He's starting to draw blood from Astralis. But they are still gonna be able to bounce back at least to the 2 versus 4. Another challenge, and BMAS flash goes high. Plenty of time for either team to make a mistake because they just gave back that double man advantage. It's all on Device, and he swaps to the AK. A costly decision. A 5th round for mousesports.
Some more Rops. Rops, what you got?
Go ahead and shave one off the back. 3 rounds in a row now that Rops is finally able to put up this B defense. He is pissed, and he has good reason to be. Magis coming in from behind. Doesn't matter. Rops continues to deliver, and Frozen's going to cut down another player. It was 6-1 for Astralis at one point. Back and forth affair, and mousesports stabilize enough to give themselves a chance. We will see you after the break for the potential last half of Dreamhack Masters Winter. Now it's mousesports to the offense to try and set the precedent. Zipex going to fall away from the short shelf as the grenades rain forward, and Astralis rotate over.
Yeah. Sitting in the short shelf, but looking to execute again. Glaive's coming up close. He's got his back turned, waiting for a flash. Peeks out. Player in the back dies. Glaive's up to bat. He goes out. Looking good here for mousesports.
They're able to get a man advantage. Magis on the orange boxes, looking to take to the top rope. The T's jump through, and they get shut down, but the bomb plant still comes in. Magisk and Device versus Kerrigan and Chris. The old dogs on the block trying to stand tall, and sure enough, they deliver. Device still able to clutch if he kills Chris, but he dies out.
Just like Nuke. Anybody's game. Oh, and Device. He
no
shoots
respect.
for the feet.
BMAS gonna find another headshot, but then Zipex and Rops and Magisk. Look at these trade frags.
They rotated so quickly. 2 CTs inside of middle. Bomb down with them. Frozen and Chris J walking up. They don't necessarily know there were 2 here. They heard the entry. They're probably going to read it as such. They've pushed into mid. They know unless there's a lurk from A, that'll be a potential. But taking cover in the place that they are, they don't have to worry about that any longer. Where is Dupree going? Dropping down the ladder. He's making the long flank. This is so smart. Considering mousesports have to take their time here. He could potentially catch a timing. But look how patient they're being. Oh my god.
They've played completely cool.
Is Frozen going to be rewarded for this in the same way that Glaive did versus him? Crosshair placement as Dupree starts to wrap around.
And it's perfect. The fact that mousesports just sit and wait with the possession of the bomb on Magisk. I don't know if he saw both players either. But Magisk, he has one job. Do not lose that C4. Lock them down in this position. And they have no route to compromise the backside of Magis. They need to hit him hard. And with that Molotov going over the top, Frozen peaks for 2 kills in this 2v2. Device has been rock solid, saved his teammate. Chris J closing in on quad. He is going to find himself that first kill versus Dupree. And Device, well, now he's smoked off. Timing could be everything, but Frozen gets over. Chris J's going to take a dink. Oh, Frozen! 2 kills through the smoke. And we are right down to the 2v2. Chris goes down. Frozen, 100 health. Players ahead. Shots coming through, and Magisk saves it. But Frozen, hot damn. He gives it his all.
That's just
by him, too. Oh, he missed his frag grenade. Minute on the clock. Bomb dropped.
Every little bit matters. Now, this goes both ways. Zipic seemingly entering up the A site. Kerrigan, he's looking to catch a rotator. He's going to go deep for it. It looks like he might be able to catch one. That's Glaive out. Finally, that's the B player he saw move over towards A. If there isn't, I can't think of a better reason why they'd want to take it over to this side. Then they'll fight over into CT. Zipex will try to finish off Kerrigan, and he does, but he's walking backwards into mid, not expecting an extra player to be there.
And that's the evacuation route. That's the bomb over to the A site. But Device, do you think they expect this angle?
I don't know. It looks like they're aware of it, but it looks like they'll... Just a moment, the bomb will get planted. Device.
Versus Frozen. 2 kills to each of their names already. A 14th round on the line for mousesports. And he's got that kit. He's got full utility.
Frozen has to be able to keep eyes on this bomb in some sense. Device,
he tucks.
He's going to have to smoke this play at some point. He's got the Molotov, and certainly that smoke's coming out now. Points of reference is everything. Frozen starts to peek out. I think he saw him get away. Frozen takes the early peek.
He's calling him out. Device is going to get back on it. This time he's going to stick it. Frozen looking for the angle, looking for the reload, and Device is way too cool. An 11th round for Astralis. 2 flashbangs remain for Astralis, and they are looking for a kill. But Chris J delivers, and BMAS is right there with him. Now it's even. BMAS in from short, traded out by Dupree, and Chris is going to get a little closer. He dies out to the MP9. It is all on Frozen. Ice in his veins. He needs to get them both, but he won't. It's Astralis with a
for Dupree. And will he find success? Well, he finally starts to.
And he's going to be able to find himself a second, but then there's that trade kill from Robs. The 2 AKs still standing, and oh, are they ever on point. Chris will be taken down. Bomb yet to cross. Robs with a chance. Denied by Magisk. But Kerrigan, he just got his hands onto the AK. Flashbangs coming over top, and he goes down as Astralis continued to close in.
Oh my God.
Attempting to hold on, and he gets so blinded, but so does his opponent. And now he's regained vision, but it's a wild situation where BMAS comes out on top. Device scoped in, smoked off. Hopeful, and Zipex right here with him. That damage from Astralis, he's even stopped the bomb. And Frozen, how does he get back into this? A smoke grenade to the side of green, 20 seconds left. He calls out Device's position, but can do no damage. Frozen, picking back up that bomb.
Oh, we know what he can do in these angles. Is he going to fake it?
He sticks it.
Zipex
comes right through.
No 15th for Mouse. 14-14.
A little longer, just to make sure that the flank's not compromised. Zipex is going to push up into the short shelf. He's going to get himself into the CT spot, and they're going to boost over top of this smoke to try and shut them down. Kerrigan looking to save them. He alleviates pressure, and Device not able to get that wall bang. He eats a grenade instead. mousesports calling out the position, trying to give enough cover with utility to keep him off from denying that plant. Chris gonna take damage through smoke. Bomb at about the halfway point. Rops is gonna shut down the first one, but then he gets traded right back. And Kerrigan, well, he is up close and personal. Magisk over the top. Kerrigan sweeps them. 2 kills from the side. It is all on Dupree. 1v3, and he falls at the final hurdle. mousesports push us to overtime.
Let's go! Not deliver that. Do they survive in the late boost to make it a 3v5 situation? Chris, could it be a critical refrag? Oh no, he misses the opportunity. Oh!
But he's still so good.
Pins Magisk to the wall. There's still someone on short shelf. Another CT peeking out.
Frozen finds one through the wall. Device, now he's scoped in, but Robs takes his head off. mousesports, they were at a man disadvantage. And all of a sudden, it is back to the 2v2. Frozen, he is on such little health. But Zipex, he is inside of the corner. And as he goes out to kill Rops, Frozen can trade, but little HP versus Dupree.
He sees him.
No, yes,
oh my God.
does. But he's got to go for he calls out the fake. It's the fake plant into the commitment. Now he has to get the kill. It's his only option.
Oh my God!
As he's falling!
In the air!
Grenade could call out his position. They're going to double up on it. At any moment, shots can come through that smoke, but BMAS pounds them back with one. Magis, he's found the double. And Astralis looking for the bomb plant as Chris looks desperate as ever. Glaive, he had the possibility to challenge over smoke. More utility thrown. And mousesports don't know where or what is ahead of them. Device looking for some sort of an angle. So many players for them to take down. A smoke thrown out from the CT side. Glaive, he's watching this. He is looking to barrel stuff an attempt from the counter-terrorist, and they don't even offer it over. Astralis, saw Astralis chew through this setup. Just one round to go. Kerrigan, he's going to challenge through. He does take a player down with him. That is decent damage. Frozen versus Zipex. This is a big fight, and Frozen's going to get the better of it. Turns attention back. Bomb is planted. Device. He sinks into the sandbags. Glaive in the open. He gets the challenge, but Chris J takes the kill. Dupree's gonna shave Frozen off of short, and Astralis, they could still do this. More utility begins to fall. A smoke on top of it, but Device, he saw Chris. And now BMAS, he's going to try to get on that bomb. A deagle out from Device. Missing shots, losing teammates. Device is back. He hits a crucial shot. And now it's desperation. Double OT. mousesports, keep this going. Such a difficult spot for him to be in alone. He's got Zipex just keeping eyes over top of that smoke. Frozen, he finds Magic through one. Zipex is going to take damage off of the frag grenade. It's a man advantage here for mousesports. Device now regains vision. And sees Kerrigan. Glaive, he's going to get a little bit more aggressive, but does he really want to stick around towards green? Seems not. He falls off. Flash in the face of Device. Zipnix, he is just sitting on top of that bomb. He gets called out by BMAS. And Device, well, he's going to find his op shot. He still has Glaive a little bit further behind him, but we keep our eyes on Device. He's going to swap over to the AK. Chris J rounding the smoke to his own demise. BMAS has to come in big, but there's just no time.
Positionally perfect plays by Device.
Now it's got to be that 1v2 where mousesports are going to tie this game at 20.
Holy hell, he's getting called out, man. Dupree, he's got to come up the ramp. He's walking. They know that could be an empty Molotov landing in his direction, and the smoke down means he could get on it. The peak will come, but the shot is in.
And now he's sticking this.
Oh my God, the shots are being missed.
Chance.
No way he actually gets it. What away.
A near mirrored image of the reason we even got to second OT.
Oh my God, the setup. Glaive, he's spotting this. Oh, he gets some spam damage, and 3 players down to nearly 50.
Oh, nothing.
Missed. Middle of the map is cracked open. Glaive, he'll get a very important kill to establish control. They sit out here in the open now, and Glaive could potentially wrap around. Dupree is back to his old antics.
He makes so much sound on that movement. Dupree, he's going to deliver another kill. They're starting to stutter inside of middle. Glaive, he is just beneath them. And that bomb carrier, well, that's going to be on Frozen. And he's down here in the dungeons. And Zipex, the king, drops him down to 34 HP. Every single player left for mousesports now at near half health or less. Talk about pressure.
Okay, mid-round situation. Rops moving up to the A ramp at Zipex. He finds Frozen finally.
The bomb carrier, he comes in from a different position. But Zipnix, he smoked this off. Right there, right now.
Oh, he'll ask for the help.
They've got the bomb. mousesports, they are stranded. They are desperate, and they have no way to get through this smoke. Not in time. They would have to walk through and find the most ridiculous kills that you have ever seen. Astralis here in double OT. They've got just BMAS back by the forklift, and he is so desperate. He has nothing to offer them. They scramble, and they leave him in his own demise. It took 2 overtimes here on this sports map, but Astralis have done it. Lower the drawbridge. Open the gate. The Kings have returned to winning ways. Astralis are your Dreamhack Masters Winter Grand Champs.